Are you a MATLAB Simulink user who has a need for real-time performance? If so, then please listen to this technical overview of Concurrent's Simulation Workbench. Simulation Workbench is a hardware-in-the-loop, man-in-the-loop scheduling executive that allows a user to integrate models created in the MathWorks MATLAB Simulink with hand-coded models and easily connect model variables to system I/O. Simulation Workbench can then be used to control model execution at desired frequencies while optionally recording execution data for playback or analysis. Simulation Workbench runs on Concurrent's RedHawk real-time Linux operating system and is able to leverage RedHawk's ability to shield cores and run real-time models on shielded cores. At the heart of Simulation Workbench is the Real-Time Database, or RTDB. The RTDB contains all model variables that could potentially be connected to I/O, inputs, or outputs. The user can create an RTDB or have Simulation Workbench automatically generated from the inputs and outputs in an existing MATLAB model. Simulation Workbench has a very small MATLAB footprint, which makes it easy to keep current with latest MATLAB releases. Simulation Workbench will inventory an existing MATLAB model for all sources and sinks and match them to the inputs and outputs in an existing RTDB, or even create the RTDB from what it finds in the model. Simulation Workbench provides convenient GUIs for all model selection, compilation, and test creation. There are also GUIs for test selection and control, starting, stopping, record, and playback. Simulation Workbench has a GUI for each supported I/O device, which provides a simple point-and-click interface to connect RTDB variables with inputs or outputs on particular I/O cards. This mapping is saved as a part of an RTDB and can be easily changed for different test cases. Simulation Workbench provides a GUI building capability with which a user can select from a large collection of predefined widgets. These widgets provide connection points for association with RTDB variables. Widgets can be used as is or customized in size, scale, or color. Widgets and parts of widgets, like needles, can be overlaid onto user-supplied digital images to create a complete, realistic, and functional interface to a particular test case. Simulation Workbench also supports various forms of scripting. The user may want to run a test with a fixed, precisely defined, and repeatable sequence of I/O inputs. The user can write C or Python scripts to control inputs to the models in this way. Simulation Workbench also provides its own scripting language called SWM, which can provide automated test control, RTDB modification, and interactivity with a user. SWM creates a test log of time-stamped pass-fail conditions for post-test analysis. Simulation Workbench is in use today around the world in many hardware-in-the-loop and man-in-the-loop control applications, from automotive engine control units to ship ballast control, or somewhere in between. Let Simulation Workbench simplify your development and runtime environment. We have reps standing by to answer your questions. Thanks for your interest.